Hi, hello, my name is Mackenzie, and if you're new here, welcome. Most of you watching probably came from TikTok, which is just so cool. I never expected really anything to come from TikTok. I just started it because I was bored after having the baby. I didn't have any friends or anything to do, and it kind of went in this own direction. And I'm honestly just having a super good time with it. Like, I feel like it's even really good for my mental health. I'm sitting here with my bulletproof coffee, which I just posted on TikTok how to make it. Anyway, I thought the best video to welcome all of you here to my channel would be a questions and answers video. I asked on Instagram, which if you don't follow me there, please do, and on TikTok for questions. And then I've also just been kind of like collecting them over the last few months. So here we go. First question, as you can imagine, is how much weight have I lost? From the very highest weight that I can remember seeing, which was 224, and then down to the very lowest was 159, so that's a total of 65 pounds. When I got pregnant, I was 164, so I have like a 5-pound fluctuation from there. Currently, as I film this, I'm 173 pounds, so I'm only a few pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight, which is very exciting. I gained 45 in pregnancy, is what I've concluded. I didn't weigh myself for quite a long time after I gave birth because I was literally just so fucking depressed. I couldn't imagine weighing myself, so I waited. When I weighed myself, I was 207. So I've done pretty good. I'm almost 9 months postpartum. I get asked all the time how long it took me, which I just don't feel like is an important question because everybody's journey is so different and there's so many factors that play on this timeline than just how long it took you to lose fat. Like, it just doesn't make sense in my brain. But I started my health and wellness journey when I was 21. That's when I moved to Colorado. I'll be 28 in November. I'm currently 27. So over the span of, that many years is when I lost 65 pounds. I was also powerlifting and bodybuilding during that time, and I wasn't super hard focusing on losing fat during that time. I was just living for my fitness and wellness. And so during that time, I lost 65 pounds. Like I said, now I've lost almost that 45 from pregnancy, and it's taken me 9 months almost to do that, if it gives you an idea. I didn't get asked this one as much, but I did want to answer it. Are you still trying to lose weight? Because I am almost to my pre-pregnancy weight. I have been thinking about this as well, like what is my ultimate goal? And my ultimate goal is to keep eating the same diet that I'm eating because it makes me feel really good. And in turn, my body, I believe, will continue to lose fat because I'm in a caloric deficit. Is there an ultimate weight in mind? 145 is a number I always envisioned, but I'm just trying to love myself at every journey of the stage. So if I never reach it to 145, say I'm 155 and I feel really good, then that's okay. I've seen this question a few times, which I thought was interesting. I've been getting asked what type of PCOS I have. And to my knowledge, there really is only one type of PCOS. That's polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if you have polycystic ovaries, meaning multiple cysts on your ovaries, then you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. Now, it's normal to have a few cysts, but when it reaches a certain number and becomes more than normal, that's when you reach that PCOS area. Now, I think what they mean is, how does your PCOS affect you? And for me, I feel like my body is insulin resistant. That's why the keto diet works really well for me. And that might be why it doesn't work for other people. I have never been diagnosed with a certain type of PCOS. That's not even a thing that I heard of until TikTok. So I don't believe that to be super important information. But if you feel like you want to know yours, I just did a quick Google search and I was able to find a ton. So you could likely just search different types of PCOS into Google and read up on it for yourself. I get asked if I have cheat days. Some people really miss things like fruit, obviously, and probably things like pizza, which, duh. This is kind of a complicated answer, and I might do a whole nother video on this, but basically I do cyclical keto. So I'll do a week or two on strict keto, and then a week or two on dirtier keto or just a low glycemic index diet, which works well for PCOS as well. And as long as I'm not overeating calories, I don't gain weight. My body maintains pretty well. As soon as I start overeating my calories, especially in high carb foods, that's when I see the weight come on my body. That's why I gained so much weight during pregnancy, because I was just eating gluttonous foods that I wanted to eat, like pizza and tacos and fast food. That's why people say this is a lifestyle, because it is. If you go back to your binge eating and eating fast food every day for every meal and eating 3,000 calories a day, of course you're gonna gain weight. You're smart enough to know that. So I get asked, do you have cheat days? So when I'm strict keto and I want a cheat day, I'll have like a plate of hot wings or something that's low carb, so I'm staying in ketosis, but it's super high calories, so I might gain some fat. So I have cheat days there. When I'm not doing strict keto, I'm doing dirty keto or low glycemic or whatever, I will sometimes have like a full-on loaded carby cheat day, like pizza, pasta, whatever. It's just important that you have a solid foundation of where your mental health is during all this, because having a cheat meal in the past would have set me off into like binge eating for sure. Like I just couldn't, it was like an addiction. Like I once I had the taste in my mouth, I had to have more. Now, because I've broken this cycle of emotional abuse that I have with food, I'm able to have a cheat day, like a bowl of pasta, enjoy it, and then move on and be okay. And I won't starve myself the next day, or I won't binge for a week, and it's fine. But it took me many, many years to get to that point, and it might for you too. That's a whole part of this journey and lifestyle. In this lifestyle is keeping the weight off. I get asked how I keep the weight off. Obviously, you don't want to yo-yo diet. That's not good for your body. So when I'm not on keto and I'm not on a diet and I'm just eating like a lifestyle diet, I eat low glycemic index and I don't overeat calories. I eat my maintenance calories, and it's very simple, but people like to make it a lot harder than what it is. A lot of diet when it comes to losing weight, maintenance, and gaining weight, it's all about just finding your calories, how many calories you need to eat for all those things. And there's a bunch of calculators online that you can use. Specifically, I use tdee.net to find mine. So I recommend just finding some base numbers and working from there. Supplements for keto, I get asked all the time, especially when it comes to my Jumpstart program, what supplements do I need for keto? Good news is you don't need any supplements for keto, because keto, when your body goes into ketosis, that's all dependent on your food. High fat, low carb builds ketones in your liver. That's how it works. No supplement is gonna build those ketones in your liver. Even if you take exogenous ketones, those only sit in your body for as long as they're in your body, and as soon as they're out of your body and you're eating your normal diet, your liver is not producing those ketones. So it's not the same thing. Don't be fooled by fucking pyramid schemes and anybody trying to sell you supplements. Punch them square in the face, because it's bullshit. People want to know if I'm working out right now while I'm losing weight, and the answer is yes. During quarantine, obviously the gyms are closed, and obviously I'm not gonna go with the baby. I can't risk it. So I started running. I run every day, and then I have resistance bands just to do some things here and there. But when the gyms start up again and Delaney hits 1 year old, that's when I'm gonna start going to the gym, because that's when I feel comfortable putting her in the daycare, as long as the quarantine stuff is over. And then I'll probably go back to bodybuilders type workouts, just because that's what I enjoy the most for my mental health. Running is great because I want to push my body and keep my physical health up, but I just don't like it that much. I got a lovely Instagram question from a gal who wants to know if I have a starter keto grocery list, and I do. It's part of my Jumpstart program, which I'm gonna mark down on sale again here pretty soon. So with that whole Jumpstart program, one of the things is a grocery list. It's there's so many different PDFs and files you can get. Again, I could do a separate video on my Jumpstart program, which I should. But yes, you would get a grocery list. You have like your cooking plan, your meal plan, your nutrition, like all of it. Best Amazon buys, I got this question. Hands down, my Dash mini griddle waffle maker. You see me use it a billion times on TikTok. It's only $9.99. You can use it for bread, desserts, like breakfast, just whatever you want. Somebody asked me recently where I got those Quest chips, because I guess you can't get those in certain places. Anyway, I get mine at Walmart. I found them at Kroger. You can get them at any kind of like supplement store usually. Okay, this is gonna be my last question. And then I gotta wrap it up because baby's been eating a scrambled egg while I've been filming this, and she's almost out of egg and patience. But a lovely lady on Instagram wanted to know, after dropping birth control, how long did it take me for my period to come back? Which I thought was an interesting question. When I went off birth control, I had already lost the 65 pounds from keto. Like, I was in a super good spot to come off of birth control. That's why I chose to do it. When I came off birth control, that next period I skipped, and then the month after that I got my period, then the month after that I got pregnant. So I actually never had a period off of birth control. And then once I had the baby, 6 weeks later I got my period, and then I've had my period every single month since then at the same exact time without the help of birth control or any outside medication. All I do is take my few supplements that you guys saw in like my TikTok videos, which is like salt palmetto probiotics. I take ashwagandha, I take melatonin to sleep, and sometimes a couple other things, but that's it. Everything has been healed naturally by my diet and my own devices and research, which is, I'm proud of myself. So anyway, thank you so much for following me on TikTok, and if you made it over here, thank you even more. This has been such a wild experience, and it's been really fun, and it's been amazing connecting with people. That's like my favorite thing. So again, thank you. If you would, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below of anything else you want to see, and I'll see you in my next video.